So zebras. I went to Five Below today, and my son, the lady that was working gave my son a car for free, like, you know, the little car bin. And it was a car, and it has zebra print on it. Okay. And, well, on the 10th, I went ahead and made the notes for zebra, because zebras have been a theme. And I kind of got white stripes, which I thought this was kind of, very obvious, like Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Their stripes are like a fingerprint. They confuse the predators. Okay. They have many habitats: savannas, grasslands, woodlands, mountains. They run 40 miles an hour. And when I pulled into Five Below, there was a car that said 44 on the license plate. So it's also giving protection though. Okay. So maybe your uniqueness protects you somehow. There's something unique about you that, okay. They have great hearing, double sevens, double nines, double eights. The gestation period for the gray or gravy is 13 months, so it's giving death. And then yesterday I got a message from Toto Africa. So I'm not sure. But the other toy that he got was a dinosaur. And if you look, the dinosaur is kind of looking back, and it's Chomper. I think this is Chomper from the Land Before Time. Well, let's figure out what it is with zebras. This is going to be something probably about your uniqueness. Let's go ahead and grab cards and see what comes out. One of the things I saw while shuffling, really weird. I saw someone like trying to mimic stripes. I have no idea. At the bottom of the deck, we have card 56. That breaks down to an 11. That is fame and fortune and self-made individuals. So this really ties into uniqueness. So there's something about you that sets you apart that is different. Your stripes, your scars, they set you apart. You're never meant to be a part of anything. You're meant to be different, like the hyenas, right? 66 underneath that, okay? Because we were getting doubles in the notes. Double nines, double sevens, eights, double sixes, okay? Knowledge of good and evil, physical and moral imperfection. So not everything that glitters is gold. You know that sometimes a great opportunity may seem like something that you got to get out the dirt. So you understand that things are not always what they seem to be, right? Okay, despair and suicide, endings and rebirth, 72 here. I like that. Because instead of being in despair and having horrible thoughts, I think that we're going to go ahead and change some things. Okay. I really like this. Divine power and delay. And it's a 4. All right. So something that was delayed is no longer going to be delayed. What? And it's a car. So that's the Chariot. And the Broncos. It's something young, something new. It's like a little wild horse, right? So let's pull more. I stopped that at 4 on the dot, and I just had the funniest fucking thought. So, like the zebra, so what I'm seeing is like the booty of a zebra, and the booty's jiggling, and it's running. This is what I'm seeing. And the booty's jiggling, and the zebra's running. But, while the booty's jiggling, all the stripes are going like this, and then the person's like, That's what I'm seeing. So, hang on. This is so crazy how I'm seeing it. So, it's like, no one knows what you are or what you're doing, because the white and black, what is that? Shadow and light, darkness and light. No one can ever tell what the fuck it is that's going on, because they just don't know. I like that. That is a good thing. And that is one of the, they confuse their, stop that at 4, 5, 6. And Okay, the main energy that came out is the Tower in the light aspect. Yes, Scorpionic energy, where we're feeling the depths, the dark, okay? And then we have Virgo in the shadow. So it's literally light and dark, right? And I'm just, and that's what this is, this knowledge of good and evil. It's like, you know, you get that. Let's pull tarot on these energies, and I'm actually getting something, hold on. This is so weird the way some of the cards have come out. So let me explain this to you. So out of this deck, okay, we got commitments, okay? And if you notice, she's surrounded by wolves. They are protecting her, right? This is the card, we got instinct. This came out here. This is card 6, 4, 5, 6. So something's moving in the right direction, 7, 7 on the clock, okay? But at the bottom of this deck is strength renewed. That's what the overall energy is. So there's something that is going to shake you out of whatever the fuck you got going on being a hermit and shit like that. This hermit thing has been coming up a lot. So your strength is renewed. And not only that, if you notice, she is a high priestess. Okay, she's standing between the two pillars. She then opened a portal, and now she holds the sword of truth in her hand. And now she's looking at it like, who's going to get this truth? I like that. So the animal that came out is the kangaroo. Be a force for good. And this ties into the other cards, knowledge of good and evil. You have the spiritual authority, I'm hearing. You have the power to, handle things however, because now you didn't walk through the portal. Okay, you ate the golden apple. Right? So you have the knowledge of good and evil, when to use things and when not to use things. At the bottom of this deck is the dolphin. This is a higher frequency. Their brains are ginormous. They know the secrets of everything. They know everything. So I see this as high priestess energy. And of course, it reminds me of Pisces, okay? Which is the high priestess. So live joyfully in the present, okay? And be a force for good. They don't want you doing shit to hurt people on purpose. And how I'm seeing this commitments is like they're committed to you. So someone is committed to protecting you as you come out of the cave. Look, there's the cave in the background right there. That's where you were, right? And now you're coming out, but you're being protected, okay? And you know this, instincts. So there's something going on here with the major perception shift, okay? So yes, the Hangman, Pisces, did come out. Ace of Swords, yes. At the bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords, that creates a 10 of Swords. You put that down. That was when the tower exploded. 4 of Wands. So you're, okay, so something's coming together. There's something new coming. That's good, because we have strength renewed here. So yes. So there was some kind of perception shift. I have not been viewing this correctly, and maybe that's a key to this. So listen to me. The Hermit, he's grounded. He's in the cave. He's aware, though, right? Because he's the Hermit. Well, this, right, is... the main energy behind this is Pisces. This person is shrunk up, so it's being up here and down. Oops. And down here. Okay? And then we have a land and water, right? We have the portal, and then we have the 3D, right? So there's something, this perception shift is literally shaping your world. Strength, Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Star, Ace of Cups, okay, with the 5 of Pentacles and Strength. Or not Strength, but Libra. Oh my God, Justice. So it's because these chains are falling now. Okay, these chains are falling now. They're just cracking off. Let's pull. There's also some type of action someone needs to take. I have action in reverse with the Hangman upright. This hasn't happened yet. I'm going to do another one. Hold the fuck on. Transformation just fell out. In duality. That's what's been going on. A theme here. But these 3 cards at the bottom of this deck, we have the hand of God. This means you are touched. Okay? Not in that way. By God. Okay? And then we have priestess and global. So you're balanced. There's some kind of action you need to take. Where's action? Let's break this down. 3s are important. There's an option. So that's what the action is. The action is you have 7 options, okay? And 3 of them could work out. Okay, I see you needing to make some kind of decision and communicate. It will bring the sun. But there is an option that you need to take. I just flicked half of the fucking deck. Yeah, 2 of Cups. What you love loves you too. And then the World. Hold on.